Hey, Meredith. I accidentally hit the live button.
Did you now?
Yeah, we're actually live now.
Why did you do that? I didn't have the card up or anything.
I know, because I also thought I was unmuted and tried to warn you and didn't have time.
Oh, well, I put the card up now, and thank goodness it wasn't picking my nose or anything. Jeez.
I know, right? My bad.
That would have been really bad. I could have been scratching things, digging.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. I purposely hit it the first one, but you know how it gives you the option to do it again? I just was going to pull the mouse away and be like, hey, are you ready for this? And it was just like, click.
Yeah, not nice. Not nice.
It wasn't on purpose, really. It just kind of happened that way.
I see how you are. Well, okay. Everybody, this is the Actually Just Ragin vlog. It's the vlog about everything. And yeah, we figured we need to get our ass back on camera because we've been gone for the last 2 days. Why? Because, and we'll get into that after the intro.
Ragin.
Oh, yes. The theme here is more whiskey, please.
Oh, well then.
Today's diet is brought to you by Advil and copious amounts of whiskey. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You do you. You do you, boo.
I don't have stronger drugs than that, and I really did a number on my back. It's been a bother, but it's like this traveling boo-boo that has gone from my shoulder to the center of my back to my lower back, and it just moves around like, yeah, fuck you.
That's what you get for not just coughing in public.
I don't know if it's the cough anymore. But then last night there was something like I'm very sensitive, and it was just like there was something in the house that was just making excuse me, speaking of which, making me cough. And I have a dirty dog under my desk right now. So I think I might be allergic to my dogs, but what I did was washed their little doggy beds because it had that smell of like mildew or something that was bothering me. Anyway, yeah. So there was that. Hey, Facebook user, head over to YouTube and give us a subscribe and declare yourself. We don't know who you are. It just says Facebook user. That's what we see.
So hi, Facebook user.
Hello, Facebook user. We appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, I don't know how lively we're going to be today. Because it's painful. Nita, what have you been up to? I miss your face, girl.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood. I'm just dealing with shit, man.
I know. Shit. We all are. I mean, today I had a low. So I managed to kind of take a little bit of a nap because, back pain and all that stuff. So little cat naps here and there. And I was on the couch and I couldn't get up. Like I'm sitting there on the edge of the couch going, yep. No. Wasn't happening. And I was sitting there and I was just like, and I knew if I could try to stand up on my own, but it was going to hurt like fucking hell.
Right.
So I called my son and I said, please help me stand up. Yeah, low moment of my life. Fucking hated it. And it was painful. It hurt. I cried. He's like, did I hurt you? I'm like, no, I'm just old and I'm broken. Pass more whiskey, please. Oh. So yeah, um, I told my husband, I sent him a text because he's at work right now. I said, you might want to bring some more whiskey home. He's like, do we have a problem?
We
I
might.
was like,
If
no.
you don't bring it home.
Ah. So yes, he will be bringing me home some more whiskey so that I can do that. So copious amounts of ibuprofen and whiskey has been doing the trick. Kind of, sort of. Hey, Michaela Jade, we've got Grant Lankard here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. We've got quite a few campaigns that are getting ready to end very soon.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And we've got a couple of cool interviews coming up. So why don't we throw a bump or two so that we can give some love.
Let's
you know
throw
what?
one that's ending tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Which one is that? Bagpipes?
Bagpipes.
Yes. No Paw ends in 5 hours or less.
Mm-hmm.
And they just barely got to 710 backers. What?
I know, it's like insane.
That's insane. And there is still original art, which I am shocked, I tell you, that is available still. Let me see. I'm scrolling through the campaign right now. Let's see if they've updated that. Why is this dog barking? Oh, this dog. Yeah, the one that I might be allergic to. An actual excuse to get rid of her. No, for all you dog lovers, you know that I love my dogs. Except that one. And I'm scrolling. Oh my gosh, Rob, come on. Where is it? Original artwork.
All the way at the bottom.
All the way at the bottom. Crescent moon, half moon, full moon, and blood moon. Original artwork. $250 each. One of a kind. Beautifully illustrated by Mug Park. Still available. And you've got 5 hours. Oh, why is this dog barking? I have no idea. So, Michaela Jade, I kind of feel like sending you a StreamYard link. Do you feel like coming in for a moment and telling us about the last day on your job?
Somebody has to say something interesting for today.
No, it's fine. We can talk. We can be interesting. Just a little bit slow. And like I said, I am like going through this whiskey like crazy because my back. And of course, I didn't start coughing until I started talking. So there's that.
I'm licking my wounds. Getting over some psychological damage and in the middle of cooking dinner while I'm sitting here doing a vlog.
Ooh, what are you vlogging?
What am I vlogging? I'm
Oh,
vlogging
I thought
whatever.
you said blogging. All right, that was the whiskey. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no.
So Snowpaw, I'm really excited about that to see 7-Eleven backers. 4 hours to go. Holy cow! It's it may go past 23.
That would be crazy.
Cool. Michaela says, "Sure, give me a couple of seconds. I'm gonna send you the StreamYard link over here."
I'll let you and Michaela vlog, and I'll go cook dinner.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do?
Mm.
Let me see. Let me find you, Michaela. What else is going on? We've got some, other things that are ending soon.
Yeah, we have Karen Nicole's calendar coming to an end on Friday. The Cosplay Visions.
Yeah.
You got a card?
I do.
There it is.
Cosplay
Yeah.
Visions 2022 calendar and photo book, where she has a bunch of her cosplay, 2-sided images on the calendar. We had a great chat with her this past week. It was on Monday. And, we were talking about like the business side of things. I mean, she's pretty savvy when it comes to business. She does a lot of things, has a lot of balls in the air. And she has been managing to build up a really good, solid business, and she is full of information. Make sure that you head over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button and tune into the replay. When we interview people, of course, we want to highlight what your crowdfund is, but we really want to know about you and the creator journey. So definitely head over there and check out our interviews. Karen Nicole was with us on Monday. We had Dan Price for Bigfoot Knows Karate. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. So Nito, what is on tap? Are we doing a movie or something later tonight?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask me later. I know. I'm better. I'm better than I was, but I'm just still meh. I just feel kind of melted into myself.
Are we still eating our feelings?
Probably. No, I'm doing a good dinner tonight. I got a big old roast that was given to me by my parents, and we're cooking that up, and some mashed potatoes or rice and gravy, one of the two, with some vegetables. So
yeah. That sounds delicious. We're doing a Wacky Wednesday. It's the only reason why I know it's Wednesday, because it's like cheap pizza night.
Yeah, normally Wednesdays is pizza night, but everything's just been so off schedule and just
Yeah. But like I said, haven't been coughing until I started talking, so I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. No, don't do that. It's too early in the day for that. What are you doing?
I'm ready to go to bed.
And I did see Grant was in here, and congratulations on a successful campaign, Grant. Memoirs of the Morbid has successfully funded 125 backers. Very
That was
cool.
freaking awesome.
That was very awesome. Got over your goal and everything, so people are looking forward to seeing what those stories are, including one by Brian K. Morris as well as Grant Lankard himself. And I heard the little boop, and there is Michaela Jade. Welcome to our vlog. Welcome.
Why would you want to be here?
Crazy. I'm going to put you in the hot seat.
What the hell?
Why not put you in the hot seat? Hey,
So last day?
What the heck?
Yes, last day. Oh my God. So this is landscaping usually comes to an end at this season for me. I don't do the snow removal. I don't do the other bullshit. But it's just weird because I always have that feeling of, okay, my season's over, but in the spring I'll go back. No, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not. Like, holy hell. Like, I've been a stay-at-home mom before, but that's different. Like, you're there to care for the kids, you're there to care for the house and do the budget and the grocery shopping, and everything that needs done is on you. I'm not doing any of that shit.
That's awesome. I think she froze though.
Did I lose
Michaela,
you?
come back.
I am here. I think.
There you are. There you are. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so no, like, no kids that you have to deal with, like on like a everyday, like they they
No,
need you to
mine are all
survive
teenagers.
basis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They can make their own food. They can, wipe their own snot. Like, I don't have to deal with it anymore. Like, it's
And
amazing.
I've seen a couple
My
of
stuff.
photos of you on Facebook where you are writing, like wherever you go, you are writing.
Yes.
And so
I do.
this opens up a new avenue to do more of that. She froze again. Oh no. Michaela, come back.
I think everybody's freezing. Like my Wi-Fi is down to 1 bar.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Mine's getting kind of kooky. You know what we could do while we wait for her to come back? We are going to there you are. We're going to play a little bit of a bump for Luke Stone and Family Art and Swag Bag Benefit Auction. And we'll be right back after this. And anybody, if you live stream and you are at all interested in playing this on your show up until we do the auction, I've got the WeTransfer link in the show notes so that you can download it at any time and play it on your show, play it on your live stream. We appreciate as much promotion as possible to get both donations as well as people who are interested in supporting the auction. So we'll be right back after this. Hey guys, this is Meredith Loughran at RAGIN AVC. We're organizing an art and swag bag auction to help one of our fellow indie creators and his family after a near-death experience with COVID-19. After months in the ICU under a drug-induced coma, our good friend Luke Stone is in a rehabilitation facility. He and his family need your help with continued thoughts and prayers, but also to help make ends meet. My personal connection with Luke is through friendship, but he's also the person who gave me my very first comic book writing credit in Hybrids, the Sons of God's trade paperback, Trash Day. This special live stream event is scheduled for November 13th and 14th, and we'll be updating our website with a catalog of items up for auction. If you wish to donate art, books, or a goodie bag, contact Nita Lanning or me at raginabc@gmail.com. Please share this out with your friends and help spread the word. As a community, we might not be able to help everyone, but we can try, one person at a time.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. My name's Luke Stone. I'm the writer and artist behind Hybrids. First, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to everyone who has supported this project over the years and who has been along the journey with me. You see, the very first time that I really ever wrote a script was Hybrids 1. And the first time I really did any kind of digital art was with Hybrids 1 and some of the concept art for that. But hopefully you will enjoy the journey of this story as I grew not only as a writer and an artist, but also as an individual in my in my own life in all aspects, because it definitely was a journey, and some of those things found their way into the pages of this story. I've tried to put a little piece of myself in all of it, and I've tried to put a little piece of all the people that I've been able to meet along my own personal journey in it as well, so that there's something there for everybody to connect with. Thank you again for making it to the end of this video, and I look forward to not only just being able to give you the story, but also to meet you one day, hopefully in person, or at least through some kind of contact where we can share kind of our love for comics and our love for medium. So have a great day and God bless you.
Yay! Hey, there's Michaela.
I'm back.
Yes. Do tell us about this exciting journey of writing full-time, perhaps?
It is. At first, I was just going to do editing besides my own work. And I realized real quick that you have to really market yourself as an editor as much as you do an author. And that's hard to do when you're already marketing yourself all the time as an author. Hey, I write books, So to market both of them was nuts. So I got it. Well, something's of gifts. I have to have an income. This dang internet, I'm telling you, it's showing me I've got lots of internet, but it keeps cutting out.
I can hear you though. You want to try and get off camera though? Like leave your avatar or something?
I don't know how actually.
Okay.
But yeah, but if it stays,
writing
we'll just roll with it.
full time now. I know because I've seen some of your morning motivational things, and I still think you're insane. And
Yeah,
I
they drive me
wonder
crazy.
if, since you're not doing the landscaping stuff, if you might not be waking up that early.
Maybe not as early, but yes, early. Because the house is quiet. The house is quiet. But I've done my best work in the dark. So after midnight is my best work ever. So I'm hoping I can get back into that routine. So maybe it'll be like, hey, here's your motivation before I go to bed.
Right. So
yeah, so I'm going to be
I've
writing.
seen you being very excited about writing and being like, oh, I get to do this. I mean, you're living the dream for a lot of people.
It took me by surprise a couple days ago, and I was just like, are you shitting me? I'm actually going to be not a stay-at-home mom, not I work part-time. No, I'm doing this full time. Like my morning motivation this morning, I about lost it because I realized this is it. If you've ever heard the term, if you want to take the island, burn the boats, this is my burn the boats moment. Like, this is scary shit because I got to make this work. Holy cow.
You know, that reminds me of something. I had a chance to talk to Billy Tucci, and I said, what was plan B? He says, there is none.
There isn't. You can't. You cannot make a plan B because I started to do that. And my daughter has a greenhouse that she does, and she does all kinds of plants, but I've taught her that, right? So now she's talking about moving out because she's getting to be that age. So I said, well, I'll take over the greenhouse stuff. Well, that's summertime. Well, that's when a lot of the cons run as well. So it's like, well, how do I do both? But maybe that'll keep me busy and it'll keep me grounded and keep me inspired. Stories, because I can't just write 24/7.
Right.
And I've lost you guys again.
No, you're here.
We can hear you.
Okay,
it's just
cool.
the video's catching up.
It just the picture goes out. Okay.
No, it's like you freeze, but thankfully you're not making like funny faces or anything like that. It's not like
not yet, no.
So we can take screenshots and stuff and
there you go. There you go. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, is to have the garden stuff as a side gig, and if I need to make more money, I can say, hey, I can do a landscape job this weekend. Let me pull in $500 or something, you know.
Right.
If I do something little, you know, clean out somebody's garden, whatever. You know, something that it doesn't take long, it doesn't take a lot of planning, but you go help somebody out and you make a little money.
A side hustle.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than, hey, can I ghostwrite for you? Or hey, can I edit for you? And then, you know, a month down the road, you get paid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Nita and I basically had our, I call it the shit or get off the pot moment, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, well, we're doing this thing. We got to make it work. Because our motivation is to really not rely on anybody else.
Yeah.
If we can help it, you know, and do the things that we love to do. We love promotion, but we are creators ourselves, you know, so to be able to write and edit and social media and, you know, doing things like these video bumps and things like that, you know, for us. And it's just like, okay, well, let's make this a viable option. So it is scary though.
Yeah. Well, and I've done the stay-at-home mom thing. I've been the
I did too.
wife.
I was no good at it. I was a shit stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I tend to yell when I shouldn't, you know. But anyway,
me too.
Yeah, like, I mean, we yell at them and we swat their butts when they were little, you know. Come back here, you little turd, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of that, you know. But now that they're teenagers, it's fun. Like, we can kind of be friends. And we're still a parent, but we can kind of be friends, you know. And my second kid is looking at moving out, the end of this summer or end of next summer. So it's like I'll have one teenager left at home. Mm-hmm. Holy cow. Like I don't have anybody to chase around. I don't have anybody to take to this lesson or that lesson or to teach them myself because I also homeschool. So holy cow, this is a whole new world.
I tell you what, I have a 26-year-old who lives with me, my son, my oldest. And today he came in handy because, like I said, I kind of threw out my back, and I was like, "Boy, come pick your mother up."
Yes.
Not my proudest moment, but I was glad that he was here.
Yeah. Well, that's my oldest is now living with my aunt and uncle who are like my mom and dad. And so I was kind of giving him crap. I was like, you didn't really move out, right? Because Aunt Jo's still going to do your laundry. She's still going to feed you. And he's like, well, no, I'll do my own laundry. And I thought, yeah, bullshit. No, she's told me he's doing it. So I'm like, well, okay. All right.
Wow.
I know.
Don't you ask yourself, like, where was that kid when you were growing up?
Well, kind of, because that's something we taught them was it's your laundry. You made it messy. You can fix it. We showed you how. We showed you how to do dishes. We showed you how to cook. There's no excuses. Like now we tell the girls because they are 17 and 14, we're like, you can cook dinner. We don't have to come home from working a full-time job and have you guys ask us what's for dinner. Like, why aren't you telling me what's for dinner? But that teaches them to cook too.
Awesome. Hey, we're going to play another little bump here because there's only 3 days left on this particular campaign. It is Greed 2. Yes, there is a monster under your bed. His name might be Cade. It could be something else too.
I like that name.
But you want to check out this campaign. We'll be right back after this. Oh, yeah. Greed 2, midnight snack. What is Cade snacking on? Could be more monsters. You don't know. But you need to get over to Kickstarter and give that a little bit of love. If you've already backed it, thank you. If you haven't, it's okay if you can't. All right. I wish I could support every damn Kickstarter that was out there because there's a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. But what you can do is hit the share button. That would be appreciated. 60 backers, 3 days to go. Almost to 3,000.
Ooh, getting there.
Nice.
Could be good. Could be good. Michaela, while you're in the hot seat, I know this is not an interview, but I'm kind of wondering.
Uh-oh.
I'm having this problem with a bunch of authors. Nita knows this too. Okay? You are an exception.
Oh. Shit, what'd I do?
Why is it so hard to get other authors in front of the camera?
Yes. What is up with that?
They pull this stunt of, and my best friend is the same way. They pull this stunt of, I'm a writer, I'm not a reporter. Okay, now I get that. Like they're camera shy. That's what it is. They don't want to. They think they're ugly. They have low self-esteem. That's just.
Then do this.
Right.
Hey, look.
Here's the other thing.
I'm literally off the couch. My hair's a mess.
That's this. Like, this does what it wants when it wants. Usually.
I mean, I do, but I don't.
Right. See, I'm at that point. I care, but I'm also like, you know what? This is real. This is as real as it gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of my writer friends are scared to death to do like YouTube. Like I've been having a lot of success on YouTube. And I'm like, come
Mhm.
on, you got to join the bandwagon. And they're like, oh, I got to do videos. I'm like, yeah, you fucking do. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
not even like getting in front of the camera. I mean, even just an audio interview on the phone
Right.
through Skype.
I know one
something.
author in particular. She will flat out tell you, don't you dare ask me for an interview. I will not do interviews. And I thought, okay.
Then how the heck are you going to market your books?
Apparently she doesn't want to. I'm like, oh, okay.
All
Her
right.
attitude is if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. People must not like me. I'm like, well,
they got to know you to make that decision.
Right. With that attitude, though, they're never going to know you. Like, okay.
The other question that I want to ask, because I'm still mystified, and I know that you haven't jumped on that particular bandwagon, but why haven't you kickstarted your books?
I don't know enough about it yet.
Mhm.
And I've heard other people talk about Kickstarter where you need to have the product done and finished. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so like my next book, I could try that because I'm aiming for getting it out every March, getting out another book. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now with Kickstarter, there are stretch goals.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell do I do for a stretch goal?
Bookmarks.
Bookmarks.
I give those out free at con.
Cover prints. So
bookmarks. You can do a Kickstarter exclusive.
A Michaela Jade sticker.
But I mean, there are other options, and honestly, you don't need stretch goals.
I wondered because everybody seems like, okay, we met our goal. Yay! Now we're gonna do stretch goals.
That's the comic frenzy.
That's
like,
part of the comic frenzy,
so
and good marketing too. You know, it's like something to keep the interest, but you don't really need it.
Well, and that's what I wondered because I thought, are they just greedy? Because they met their goal, and wasn't their goal to get the book published? Because with comics, I know there's a lot more that goes into getting it published than just uploading a file to Amazon.
Right.
So that was my thought, was like,
you know what? Honestly, because when I did, shameless self-promotion, here we go. And you should bring up your title too. When I kickstarted this, all right, it was with the idea that anything extra was going to go towards art. And it did. Not the story that I was working on, which I have featured, you know, but it went toward art for comic books. But in the 30-day campaign, I sold 71 copies, whether it was digital or physical copies.
Okay.
Which, how long would that take you?
Did you have to order them and then ship them?
I did order them.
Okay, so
and I did my the fulfillment through Amazon. So Amazon sent me my author copies so that I could sign them and ship them.
So then here's the other thing. Those don't count towards your rankings on Amazon.
No, I know.
So it's one of those, fudge, I'd like to get 71 people to buy it the day it comes out, but then it doesn't count towards the rankings anyway.
Right. And that's the hustle, because like how long would it take you for yourself to go out there and try and hustle and sell 71 books?
Depends
if you didn't have conventions to go to, you know, and a lot of authors don't.
Right.
A lot of authors don't bother going to conventions. They're like, it's comic books, it's cosplay. What the hell am I going to do there? What is a romance author going to do there?
Well, and that's the other thing. My best friend writes historical Western romance. And cons may not be a good one for her books.
Right.
But some of these cons I've been going to are at a mall. At a mall, you get everything. You get, you know, all walks of life. Yeah. So at those cons, I told her she would probably do better. But at a Comic-Con, just strictly a con, no, probably not.
Yeah.
But because I write fantasy, it fits in.
It fits in. Science fiction does fairly well too. Yeah. But it's just one of those things where, you know, you won't get the rankings on Amazon for those sales, but how long does it take you to do like a strict Amazon sale and get that many books sold? You know, so it's but the thing is, and I don't know if Amazon has changed it. I haven't really looked to see, like, if somebody purchased it, can they go to Amazon still and write a review?
They can, a lot of times they have to say, I bought the book from the author at an event, or take a picture of the book in their hand.
Right.
And Amazon will list that with the community reviews, not necessarily with the book reviews.
Right.
I don't know what difference that makes, but it's like, shouldn't it be with the book anyway?
I think because of the ranking, the whole ranking thing, you know, so it does make a difference. Yeah. But it's just one of those things where, you know, I'm like, there are so many authors out there who they've got really good books, but they're not looking at other options, you know, and it's just kind of refreshing first that you get in front of the camera and talk. And that you
nobody's going to know who I am in Podunk, Washburn, Illinois.
Right. And that's the thing. You could have the greatest product in the world, but if nobody knows who you are or where to find you, are you going to sell anything?
Right. You know? And I reach out to different authors, and I'm forever like,
it's
hey,
so hard.
It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah. And I mean, I
like,
know
don't you want to sell books?
Well, and that's the other thing. Like, I know a couple authors that they say that they can put out 8 books a year. Are they little? Because like mine aren't tombs or anything, but they're pretty decent sized books. 50 pages or so. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of frustrating because, you know, we have been trying to get people on.
Well, and like, why can't you get someone to review the book? They're gonna read it, right? Or they said
I'm
they
such
would.
a bad friend, Michaela. Oh my gosh, I owe you reviews. It's like
shame on you.
I know. There,
honey,
I did it.
You see this back here? This is like, let's not even talk about it, okay? Those are my friends'
Is that
books.
your 2-read pile? Oh my god.
Part of it. That's part of it. This I got at PennCon. Yeah. So that was just PennCon.
Reviews are so important, and I'm a bad friend. I know. I am. I'm a shit friend when it comes to that. I'm just I'll get to it.
My thought is, if you're going to tell me that you're a voracious reader and you read all the time and you bought my book, please put my review on Amazon or Goodreads or BookBub somewhere. When I'm at cons, I always tell people, I always say, will you do me a favor? Will you tell me what you thought of this book? And the easiest way to do that is either put it on Goodreads or Amazon or wherever. Just tell me what you thought of it. Even if you didn't like it, tell me. And they were like, oh, yeah, I could do that. And then nothing.
Yeah. It's almost like, you get the receipt and it says, tell me about our service. And you can win like a $10 gift card or something like that. Yeah. It's like, nah, I never use it. But yeah, I'm a shit friend when it comes to reviews. You know why? Because I know that you have meaty books, and I'm like, yes, I want to get into it. But
and once you do, you'll be stuck.
Yeah. Well, I have a reading problem. I have to read it from cover to cover.
Yeah.
And like, who has time for that? Oh my god. I mean,
well,
I already
from what
don't
I've heard,
sleep.
It can take 2 days.
2 straight days.
Yeah, 2 straight days minus dinner and lunch and all that.
Yeah, what was I think it was the 5th Harry Potter book was like the thickest one.
Order of the Phoenix.
That took me 3 days to read nonstop. 3 days.
Can you believe I've never read a Harry Potter book ever?
You know, that's okay.
That's my best friend. She's like, we can't be friends anymore. Fuck it.
We're going to play another little bump because we've got a romance author sitting in the hot seat with us. It's not an interview. No, she's just hanging out with our vlog. And why not? Why the hell not? She was hanging out anyway. And, if it takes you away from a little bit of housework, by all means. So speaking of romances, we've got The Radiant Sight on Indiegogo. This is written by Martin Fisher. And it is distributed by Mike Jimmy. So yeah, let's, I'm going to hit that. Here we go. All right, I have to ask you since you're here. Comic books. Are you into them? Are you not?
I never have been really, but I like Garfield ones. So, I mean, I'm not against them. I just haven't read them. And then I heard your interview with Daphne, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I want to read comic books. Maybe I want to read those comic books.
Maybe you do want to read those comic books.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a matter of I haven't. I grew up in a household where you didn't get to act a kid after the age of maybe. So comic book was out.
Yeah, we didn't have the money for comic books. We had the Sunday funnies. You know, so
that was it.
So that was it. That, or we were hanging out at the library, kind of sitting on the floor and just reading or whatever. But like going to a comic book shop or, you know, pull list. Nah, what the hell is that? But yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny too, because I have so many family and friends who are like, comic books is for kids. I'm like,
not so much anymore.
You've got some, some like adult titles and things like that. I mean, they can get really freaking racy.
Oh my God,
La Blue Girl.
And that's tame compared to some of the stuff out there. I mean, they range from adult themed romance and horror to you get your adult fantasy to straight fucking porn. I mean, it depends on what's your bag, man.
Yeah, I mean, so just as many genres as there are for prose, there are just as many for comic books. You know, it's just a different. It's just a different medium.
Right.
But I tell you what, I am addicted now, Michaela. I am afraid. I'm not afraid of the written word, but I am afraid of the prose anymore because Nita is brutal. You know, I spent the last 2 years working on comic book scripts now, and now I'm like, where are my words? Because you know, while you're writing, you're thinking of the scenery, you know, the smells, you know what they feel like, you know what they're wearing, and
because you have to describe it,
right? In the comic books, that's the artist's job.
I'm like, hey, artist, I don't need those words. But now, when I'm trying to write prose again, I'm like, where'd my words go?
Yeah. What word is it that describes that smell? What should I?
Right. Yeah. My best friend is the thesaurus. It's okay. The whiskey's kicking in. It's not a stroke. I promise.
I wish I had some whiskey.
I need another one. I'm telling you, it's for medicinal purposes.
I need to bail on you, Meredith.
You do. Well, we're going to be closing up shop in a minute anyway.
I gotta go clean that bathroom anyway.
I told my husband, I said, look, I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not doing shit. I can barely get out of my chair, but I will for another Irish whiskey. Yeah, a little Irish coffee or a little hot toddy. It doesn't matter. Just put no doubt in my cup. No doubt means I better taste the whiskey, because there better not be any doubt that there is whiskey in my cup to begin with.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's where I am. So why don't we do, I've got 2 more little bumps here. One is for the Oswald Chronicles that has 13 days left. If you are into fantasy, if you love
like Lord of the Rings and things of that nature, this is a good comic book for you.
And it's a good way to get on board with the Oswald Chronicles, because I mean, JD's been working on this for ages.
Yes, so, and there are so many, and knowing where to start, and they've even been written out of sequence, and this is his first ever. So, you know, everything is done in chronological order.
Like literally, my first day to passing queens and making homes. And so if you are onboarding into the world of the Oswald Chronicles for the first time, you want that trade paperback in your life. And the art is fantastic too. So why don't we play that little bump, and we'll be right back. having seen my first day, because I'm helping JD with some NFTs. Shh. Well, no, it's not a big secret. But that scene with the girl laying in bed with all of these little troll people on her, was like the mystery illness. Like nobody knew why she was getting sick. And Oswald discovers that it's these little trolls or gnomes that are sitting there and making her ill.
Oh, that's creepy.
Like, oh my God. Right? And I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting that in my library. We've got one more that I want to give a little bit of love to because they've got 16 days to go. So there's time. But they're trying to reach some stretch goals. And if you love horror, grindhouse, like nasty stuff, I mean, like Rodney Fike, what the heck?
I know. It still blows my mind. It's like, this is the dude that wrote Pitter Patter, wrote this. It's like, oh my God.
Wow, I love his Stark. But poor Chippy. And we are talking to him on Friday, by the way.
Yes,
we're talking to Rodney Fike and Tina McElhenney from Hasm Productions about Roadkill Rampage 2. And I want to know if he did it on purpose with the whole squirrel thing.
Of course he did. I think that squirrel should be Chippy too.
You think so?
Yeah, I think every squirrel in every book should be Chippy.
Well, I'm going to put that
and he should die a brutal death.
I got to find the book. Do I have it behind? Oh,
yeah, it's right behind you.
Let's play the bump, and then I'll find the squirrel picture.
All right, let me find it.
You got it?
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let me show you something, okay? You go from, look at that. How adorable. How adorable. Right?
That looks like a kid comic.
And then it is. And then I realized that their window cling has Chippy the squirrel with wings. We're like, stay out of the road, Chippy. Stay out of the road. And then we go to Roadkill Rampage 1, which has got fan art in the back. And that's got to be Chippy. Snagging on an eyeball.
I was going to say that's an eyeball.
Yeah, look at that. You see the skull and everything? Oh my gosh. So it's like, we're going to be asking Rodney, what the hell is up with the squirrels? Like, what's the problem here? What's the problem? Okay. And my father always said, he's like, do not die because of a fucking squirrel. All right. He's like, run those fuckers over.
Yep,
because chances are, right. Yeah. Country living. Don't hate on me, because 9 times out of 10, I've never hit a squirrel.
Because it's never going to just run across the street. It's going to run. It's going to stop. It's going to turn back. It's going to.
There's a reason why they're.
If you just floor it straight at it like you're trying to hit it, chances are you'll miss it.
Yeah.
If you try to avoid it, you're going to hit that fucker. That backfire is going to every fucking time.
That, or you're going to end up in the woods. That's what my father said. Do not die because of a stupid squirrel. Yeah. Chippy. Why? Anyway, Michaela.
Yes.
It was so fun to have you vlogging with us.
Well, good. It was fun to be here. Gives me something to do besides scrub the bathtub.
We were so lame today. We needed some moment personality.
I was I need more whiskey in my life. I need more whiskey in my life. Husband's bringing home pizza tonight, so I have nothing to worry about. But I do want to share Little Bastard Promos. Make sure that you get over there. It is our Facebook group. It is public, and you are more than welcome to do some shameless self-promotion. It is comic book heavy right now. Why? Because that's the people who are going there dropping their links. But you can be a musician, an author, a movie maker. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you're doing, we want to know. Go to Little Bastard Promos and drop your links, shameless self-promotion, and drop a friend's link so that they know about it too. On that note, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah, dude.
I need more whiskey.
Shit to do.
Yeah.
I need whiskey.
Yeah, me too, but I don't have any.
I need to go separate that meat. Let's go.
All right, so let's get the heck out of here. Hey, since Michaela's here, maybe we should have her say,
What?
"Throw my dudes."
Throw my dude?
Yeah. We're out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Hey there. This is Meredith Loughran with RAGIN. And I wanted to let you know that we encourage and promote independent creators and their projects through organic interaction, consultations, and more. Visit Nita and me at RAGINAVC.com for details and contact information. Hit the button.